this what I call as a live show before I sleep. It is very important for me to instill honesty in public service. You know, as I have seen initially, as I have evaluated what happened in Bilibid, including the act of killing Percy Lapid, my idol, everything began with dishonesty. So the best cure for anything is honesty. And we want people to be honest. And there must be a strong sense of code of conduct in all offices in order to encourage honesty. What happened with this Bucor scandal, including the snake, including the horses, including the tunnel, including the drug syndicates inside the National Believed compound? They are all products of dishonesty. And dishonesty is bred. It is not learned from school. It is developed in every person based on his experience and based on his greed. Greed gives birth always to dishonesty because of greed, it motivates a person to earn money for his pocket, for her pocket, so that the same story is the plot that happened with National Bilibid prisons, including the Bureau of Corrections. I would not elaborate further, but I would just like to make a statement in English because I'm taking advantage of this for the benefit of everybody, just to make it a credible show that I am speaking from my honest heart. I learned from various sources that Mr. Bantag, before he became Bucor director, he started out as a member or a soldier, ordinary soldier in the Philippine Marines. I met a major in the Philippine Marines, and he told me that Bantag was one of his men. But Bantag was lucky because he tried his fate, his luck. He took an examination for the PNPE, or the Philippine National Police Academy. He passed. I did not know whether he used his privilege as an indigenous citizen. Because as an indigenous citizen, even if you have low grades in examination, you will still be accepted just because you are an indigenous citizen, or IP as they say. Nevertheless, Bantag graduated from the Philippine National Police Academy, and he chose to be in the branch of service of jail management and penology. Maybe that was his fate. I know some of his classmates. I am even a lawyer of one of his classmates. I will not tell the name, but I'll just want to tell Mr. Bantag that some of your classmates are my friends. I have also an opponent who was his classmate also at the PNPA. This Philippine National Police, who is a colonel, who is in the hierarchy of the national, maybe national police offices, nearing to be a star rank, planted an evidence of grenade on my client. That client of mine was a Moro National Liberation Front commander. He and his policemen subordinates planted a grenade on the house of, or in the house rather, of that MNLF commander. And that incident happened in General Santos City. To cut the story short, I won the case. I was able to prove in court that they just planted the grenade. And maybe I could attribute that to the kind of cross examination questions I asked as a lawyer. And I will not demonstrate it to you what questions did I ask. I will reserve this for another day, maybe for a lecture with fellow lawyers who asked me to lecture on trial techniques. So the best trial technique that I could give to any lawyer like me is on how to do effective cross examinations in court. But nevertheless, this classmate of Bantag, a police officer, was transferred already from General Santos City to another assignment. But nevertheless, I won the case and we filed a criminal case against that police officer. And our basis is the decision itself of the Regional Trial Court of General Santos City, Branch 37. In that decision, the judge pointed out the disparity. The grenade that they claimed that they got from my client was in the shape of an atis. You know what is atis? Just like some having, just like pineapple. But when they presented the alleged grenade in court, I was shocked to see that they presented a smooth grenade, an apple grenade. Every soldier, every police officer knows what is called as apple grenade. It is very smooth. So I questioned the police officer who claimed that he was the one who found the grenade. And I presented to him the photographs that they presented to the court as the grenade that they found in my client's possession. And in the picture, it was a grenade that has the shape of an atis. But what we saw on the table of the court was a smooth grenade. So anyway, fast forward, this is also another product of dishonesty in the police officers. So I noticed that so many products of Philippine National Police are, it's just easy for them to lie. You know, if all the officers in the Philippine National Police are only honest, then their men, the PO1 or what they call now as the patrolman, the staff sergeants, the corporals rather, the lieutenants, and the majors and captains would be also honest policemen. We need honest policemen and honest servicemen in our country. Imagine if all the police officers and BJMP officers and all the fire officers and all the soldiers are honest, even if the judges are dishonest, even if the fiscals are dishonest, I do believe that our country will move forward. Because if our policemen are honest, they will stop the activity or the normal or the what I call as common activity that is being done by our police officers now, planting of evidence. The police officers who are fond of planting evidence, where can they be found? They can be found in the anti-illegal drug units. That's why in all the illegal drugs cases that I have handled, I have never lost a case. That's my medal of valor as a lawyer. I have forgiven many police officers from Quezon City, DSUU. There were plenty of men. The problem with the cases that I handled, when I won the case, or the cases rather, The victims who have been jailed for at least 2 to 3 to 5 years would now lost interest in filing cases against the policemen who planted evidence on them. So that's the problem. You know, that act or acts of our citizens desisting from exercising the rights to file a complaint against every policeman who did wrong to them also contributes to the birth and the massive culture of dishonesty in our police ranks and in our BGM ranks and even in our soldiers ranks. That's why honesty, whatever the other people would be saying about it, whether all other people are dishonest, it is still the best policy. And my only request for all is for you to stay honest. That's why I'm requesting Director General Gerald Kitalik Bantag to try honesty. It's the best policy. Honesty will bring you to truth. And remember, if you heard a saying, one of the best sayings in the Bible, it says that truth shall set you free. That's the only way. There is no other way. This honesty will bring you to hell. My God. That led you to show to us evidence, pieces of evidence, testimonial evidence, the paper evidence or documentary evidence, object evidence, pointing you as the person who ordered the killing of my friend, my client, my idol, Percy Lapid. And for you, Mr. Bantag, and also SGO3 or SGO2, Ricardo Soriano Zolueta, I dedicate this song to you. I am egging you, I am convincing you for you to call me, to message me. We will talk. I want you to execute an extrajudicial confession so that I could apply, we could apply, the family of Mabasa could apply for you to be converted into a state witness and you will never be imprisoned anymore. So with this, I'll end this discourse with a song. And I want that the song will pierce all our hearts. And here is the song. Pardon my, pardon the things or the foreign objects that could be found in my throat. If you search for tenderness, it isn't hard to find. You can have the love you need to live. And if you look for truthfulness, you might just as well be blind. It always seems to be so hard to give. Honesty is such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty is hardly ever heard, and mostly what I need from you. I can always find someone to say this sympathize if I wear my heart out of my sleeve. But I don't want some pretty face to tell me pretty lies. All I want is someone to believe. Honesty is such a lonely world. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty is hardly ever heard, and mostly what I need from you. I can find a lover, I can find a friend, I can have security until the bitter end. Anyone can comfort me with promises again. I know, I know. When I'm deep inside of me, don't be too concerned. I won't ask for nothing while I'm gone. When I want sincerity, tell me where else can I turn? 'Cause you're the one that I depend upon. Honesty is such a lonely world. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty is hardly ever heard, but mostly what I need from you. So, if the name of the game should be honesty, well, rest assured sa aking mga subscribers, hindi po namin pabayaan na mag-expect lang kami ng honest ang aming kalaban. We expect the worst of it. But, mind you, we will give our best. We will confront this honesty with honesty. That's our strategy. The first bang of the court begins, we will plant the seed of honesty. By the way, Tagalogin ko, ang nangyari po kanina sa hearing kaninang umaga ay ganito po. Hindi dumalo si Gerald Bantag. At sabi ng abogado niya, pinaiwan na lang nila sila doon kasi hindi na doon kailangan. So, nagpaiwan sa Baguio. Tapos, sinabi ng mga abogado ni Gerald Bantag, nagrereklamo sila kasi yung sabina o yung pasubali o notice o sulat na binigay sa kanila ay hindi daw yun ang pangalan ng client nila kasi ang pangalan ng client nila, sabi nila, ay Gerald Kitalig Bantag. Tapos na nakasulat, Gerald Soriano Bantag. Kumbaga, sa totoo lang, tanongin mo kahit sinong abogado, walang problema yan. It's only a matter of clerical errors that can be forgiven. Pero sige, natutuwa naman ako sa kanila ni Prosecutor Charlie Guhit. Pinabayaan na, sige, okay lang. But nevertheless, this I'll tell you. I am assuring all supporters, all fans, all those who idolize the honesty of Percy that the case will be filed in court. I'm 99.9% of that. And when the case is filed in court in the form of what we call as information, and that information states how the crime was committed, immediately the court will issue a warrant of arrest. That's why I'm speaking in English, because there are so many trolls here who are bullying me and who are actually threatening me that my life would now soon end. They're telling me that I'm lying. Everybody knows that I am a spokesman of the Mabasa family, who are the family of Mr. Percy Lapid. And every affidavit, every evidence submitted before the prosecutor, we have copies of that. That's why if we speak the language of honesty, we speak the language of truth. All others are just speaking the language of opinion. And worst, their opinions are based on nothing but surmises and guesses. Kami po, nagsasalita kami ng katotohanan. Kung magbigay man ako ng opinion, ay nakabase sa katotohanan. So, ang opinion ko, matulog po kayo sa mga kaibigan ko din sa abroad, ay matulog po kayo na mahimbing at pagising natin. Siguro, binibigyan ko to anong petsa ngayon? 23, 24. So, 10 days. So, in-estimate ko, wala pang Pasko, may warrant of arrest na lalabas para kay Bantag. Myra, anong pinili doon? Scorer. Magandang gabi sa inyo, magandang umaga sa Pilipinas. Shout out yan. Sige, pipilitin ko yung mabasa yung mga pangalan kasi ang aking, wala kasi ako pambili ng laptop na malaki, o si Jack Cruz, na mabasa ko ang inyong mga mensahe at doon ako magla-live. Pero itong hawak ko ngayon ay lumang iPhone 11. Maliit yung mga letra. So, makikita niyo pang laki pa ng mukha ko kung mababasa ko. So anyway, what is important is, let me assure everybody who loves Percy that justice will be served. Kung hindi man natin ito naman, shout out kay Noel Francia. Siyempre, humingi lang po ako ng dasal sa inyo. Really, napipil ko na ngayon ang init ng laban. Marami po nagme-message sa akin. Well, hindi naman ako natitinag kasi I know how to protect myself, and I'm just telling all those who are threatening me that I have 6 all bodyguards who are sharpshooters. They are also killers like you, but they kill people in defense. Kaya may namasabi ko sa inyo. Pero siyempre, andyan pa rin katotohanan na baka majakpatan nyo ako. But hindi ako mapapajakpat. So kay Josephine Rubio, shout out sa iyo. But anyway, we will insist that honesty will win. This is team honesty versus team dishonesty. Yan ang mangyayari dito. And let me assure you na yung mga testimonya ng mga taong kriminal pero nagiging honest sila, sinabi nila ko ng mga totoo yung gagamitin namin. Be comfortable against the statements of Senator Drilon, as ex-Senator Drilon. Mahina doon testigo namin. Well, number 4 sa bar exam yan, pero hindi niya alam po ang katotohanan kung ano talagang hawak naming testigo. Una, kinumpara ko, baka nag-iisip po si Senator Drilon na yung testigo ng mga preso na hawak namin ay kagaya ng preso na tumistigo laban kay Layla de Lima. Na, kung ako tanungin mo, walang credibility mga yon sapagkat sila ay pinangakuan ng kalayaan kapalit ng kanilang testimonya. Ang sa amin, wala po. Walang pangako. Kay Jack Cruz, no? Attorney, thank you for updating us. Okay. So, ganun po ang testimonya natin ng mga testigo namin. Ulitin ko, sino mga yon? Testimonya ng commander ng Batang City Jail na si Alvin Labra. Nagsasabi ng totoo na inutusan talaga siya. Si nabi sa kanya ni Zolweta na kanilang parang ulo-ulo or hepe dyan sa National Bilibid na pinapahanap siya ng killer o magtatrabaho. Kaya may papatay yung boss nila, si Tanda, si Bantag. Wala nang iba. Ang salita sabi ko nga yung Mr. Bantag, listen, this is the truth of the evidence. Do not listen to all others. Kung meron pang mastermind sa likod mo, Mr. Bantag, come up, we will accept you. We will file a motion to exclude you as one of the accused. Kung may bibigay ka sa aming ebidensya, halimbawa, totoo naman sinabi mo na tinuturo mo na si Remulla ang author ng papapatay kay Percy. May ebidensya ka? Give us evidence, we will study it. And if we will be convinced, yan. Kaya lang, sa mga actions mo, hindi po kami naniniwala. There are sciences of reactions, behaviors of men, and as an experienced lawyer myself, a trial lawyer, not an ordinary lawyer, but a trial lawyer, I have examined many witnesses, many persons who testify in court. I know how persons behave and say in court if they are dishonest or liars, or they are telling the truth. You are telling lies. Number one, the first thing that I noticed in you is when you told Anthony Taberna on the question of Anthony Taberna, anong dati ikaw ay nagkukulong, ngayon ikaw makukulong, anong masasabi mo dyan? What did you answer? You answered, tatagtarin lang ako pinong-pino. Hindi ako pohuli ng buhay. Makipagpatayan ako sa gobyerno ito. That's rebellion. That is a statement of rebellion. You express your disgust to the government, but do not use force or arms, because if you use force or arms, that is an act of rebellion. Bakit ganun? Natatakot ka. Ibig sabihin, kung natatakot ka, guilty ka. Ganun lang kasimple yan. Tapos, let me just paraphrase. In-interview ka nabasa ko sa Inquirer, in-interview ka, sabi tinanong ka, may bahay ka ba? May mansion ka raw? Sabi niya, hindi, maliit lang bahay ko. Sabi mo, gano'n. Tapos tinanong ka sa kanal, paano naman yung mga kotse na nakaparada, 11 doon, sa iyo doon lahat yun? Hindi, kunti lang akin doon, yung iba kapitbahay. Nahuli ka sa bibig mo. Pag may kapitbahay ka dyan sa lugar na yan, may bahay ka dyan sa lugar na yan. Correct? So, kasunod, sinanong ka pa pala earlier, tinanong ka ni Anthony Taberna, binibigyan ka ba sa iyong mga trabaho? May nagbibigay pa siya? Inamin mo may nagbibigay ng pera. Tinanong ka rin, binibigyan ka pa ng sakyan? Inamin mo binibigyan ka ng sakyan. Those are criminal acts that you committed and admitted. These are what we call as indirect bribery. Ha? So, Jojo Beta, ingat, shoutout na sa iyo. Kaya, sa bibig mo nahuli ko kung guilty ka talaga eh. Next, nagpa-press con ka, bit-bit mong cellular phone mo, and then you sold the cellular phone na piniplay mo yung nakapulang damit si Percy Lapid. na nagsasalita, nagpepresenta ng Cinderella man, lalaki Cinderella sa DOJ. So, ano ba pangalan nito? Si Dylan. Dylan, no? Dylan, anyway, shout out. Tapos nagalit ka doon sa video na to. You told the media men interviewing you na tumawag ka raw, pinresinta mo sa mga kabats mo sa PNP Batch 96. At naghingi ka ng advice kung anong gagawin, pinakita mo yung video. Anong advice sa'yo? Pumunta ka sa police station at magpablatter ka at magsampa ka ng kaso. Simple. Tapos later on, nagbigay ka na naman ng explanation, kaya pala hindi ka nagsampa kasi nawalan ka na naman gana kasi ganun pala yun, ganun pala yun. Ang gulo ng mga sagot mo. Tinanong para saan yung tunnel. Unang sabi mo, diving. Pangalawa, sinabi mo, nagpapagawa ka swimming pool. Lahat ng ginagawa mo dyan sa Bicor, alam mo no, puro corruption. Nagpagawa ka ng pader, hinarangan mo yung kalsada para hindi makapasok yung mga taga-Muntinlupa na dumadaan dyan. That is corruption. Bakit? Walang batas na nagbibigay sa inyo ng kapangyarihan o mag-authorize sa iyo na magpapatayo ng mga bakod. Tapos, natanong ko yung mga tao doon na apektado, sabi nila, nakita nyo naman po, maraming mga 7,000 beer-in cans, no? Yung Red Horse na nakita. Yun po, doon po dinadaan. Kaya pinapasarahan kasi para walang iba makakakita kung dadaan yung mga epiktos. So, iyan ka. 3 taong ka na dyan. Marami po akong mga kwento nakuha pero hindi ko alam kung totoo o hindi. Kasama na dyan yung kwento na ikaw ay nagpapatay ng 10 PDL noong October. Kailan ba? October 2020 or 2021? Kunwari, kinutsaba mo yung mga gang ng komando. Kasi komando ka rin ng membro eh. Dating komando rin si Zulveta. So, nag-riot kunwari kayo. Yun pala, may purpose ka lang para patayin mo kuno yung 10 PDL o 10 preso. Hindi ko alam kung confirm yun o hindi. Pero confirm na may namatay. Confirm na report na may riot. Pero ang hindi ko confirm dyan is kung totoo ba yung kwento na sinadya mo na magdrama na kunwari mayroong riot. Tapos may namatay na 10. Pero pinasadya mong patayin. At ang rason na hindi nag-remit ng kinita, nagbenta ng droga, hindi nakarimit. Yan ang dahilan kung bakit mo daw pinapatay. Hindi ko alam kung totoo yan. I'm telling it right away. Sinisabi ko lang kasi yan ang kwento sa akin. Pero hindi ko alam kung totoo yan. So si Milgon, may shout out sa iyo. May isa pang sinasabi, no? Hanapin ko lang muna yung kung kailan nangyari ba yung tinatawag na riot na yun. Ito, hanapin ko sa Google. Sandali, bear with me. Antay lang. Hanapin ko sa Google kung kailan yung riot na yan. Ang itatitle ko ito, NBP riot. October. Si is vlog official. Oy, shout out sa iyo. Ito sabi, riot breaks out. Pakinggan nyo ha. Pakinggan natin, i-play natin. Ibig sabihin, ngayon ko lang nalaman, lahat pala ng riot dyan na nangyari sa NBP, riot-riotan kunwari. Takot naman yan mga tao dyan na gumalaw laban sa iyo. So, ibig sabihin, ngayon ko lang nalaman, yung riot pala dyan sa ay mismo may kinalaman dyan yung mga bantay dyan. At tandaan mo, ang lahat ng tao dyan hawak mo sa liig. Lahat ng bilanggo dyan, pag pumasok dyan, hawak mo sa liig. Kahit anong killer nila sa labas pa sila ng kulungan. Takot sila lahat sa iyo. Kaya, Iyan ang explanation kung bakit marami, wala confident ka, kumpiyansa ka kahit
Did you know
sino
that there is
utusan
a
mo.
tool that pays
Na,
commissions from $1 to $5 for
Ano
every
po ba
song
ang,
you listen to?
ito po,
oy,
ulap na
dali lang
napagkaroon
ha.
namin na nagkaroon po ba ng kaguluhan? Ano po
Yes,
ba ang naging
I
ugat
earn
nito?
commissions by listening to music on the internet.
Ito,
nalaman kung
pakinggan nyo.
Hinihintay pa natin yung official report. Pero initially ay, kanina po, Sir Tony, 2:30 nagsimula, ay nagkagulo po sa isang quadrant dito sa New Bilibid Prison at yun naman po ay natutukan kaagad, nandun po kaagad yung tropa natin, yung partner natin sa PNP at saka si Director General Bantag ay nandun din kaagad on site. Kaya po natin na-contain agad at hindi po nag-escalate sa iba pang area.
Ano po ito?
Nagkaabot po yung pang-abot po yung dalawang grupo, Sputnik at saka Komando at kasakitan at
Ginamit mong komando Sputnik. Pero dramang away lang yan kung sabi sa akin. Hindi ko alam kung totoo na drama o hindi.
Hindi po natin masabi.
10 daw namatay dyan. Pinareport ko sa media ko, konti lang. Siyam lang.
Oo, wala po bang mga, sorry paring Dana, wala po bang mga gwardiya na nandoon sa lugar na yun? para
October
awatin
2020 ito
dalawang
nangyari.
panig?
Patay na natin. Anyway, pinakita ko lang sa inyo, totoo, kinikwento ko. Ha? So, lahat yan dishonesty. Kaya kumanta ko kanina ng honesty. So, may isa pang ginawa. Isa sa pinakamatindi kung saan kumita siya na marami. Sabi ng mga nagsabi sa akin. Pero hindi ko alam kung totoo. Ito, sabi ng Department of Justice noong panahon, anong kailan to? July 6, 1922. Ito lang. So, utos na ito ni ni Secretary Remulla. Basahin ko, yung naka-English. The Department of Justice is looking into the causes of death of 8 high-profile convicts of the New Bilibid prison to determine if they really died of COVID in 2020. Yan nangyari ng 2020. Questions surrounding the death of the 8 prisoners have been brought to the attention of Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Remulla, who has taken steps to verify the information according to Jose Dominic Clavano of the Office of the DOJ Secretary. We are looking deeper into the matter. There are facts we need to validate from the NBI to hold all those accountable, Clavano said. Remulla had met with newly appointed NBI officer in charge, Medardo de Lemos, to discuss the matter. Actually, andun ako nung nag-discuss. Present ako sa conference room. At nandun kami kasi nag-uusap kami kung anong gagawin sa mga iba pang testigo para kay Persilapid case. So habang nag-aantay kami noon sa kay Matilding Dora, good morning na lang dyan. So, hindi ko alam kung hindi ko mabasa sulat mo, kung binubuli mo ko, hindi. Ano pa rin, I smile at you. So nandun kami, nagdi-discuss nung naglabas ng folder ito si Secretary Boying. Ito pa. Pinalabas na patay na sa COVID pero may butas ng bala sa ulo. Yan na ang sinasabi. So I'm shouting out to Your Majesty. So kung yan ang nangyari, yan ang mga namatay. 176 pa nakita. So may isa pang nagkwento sa akin, may tinatawag sila na Hari site. Site Hari. Pag tinala ka daw sa site Hari, papalabasin na positive ka sa COVID. Okay? Doon din nila si J.B. Sebastian. Binalita na patay na daw si J.B. Sebastian, pero may iba pa ako nakausap na malapit kay J.B. Sebastian. Sabi niya hindi raw patay. Nasa Amerika po si J.B. Sebastian. Yan ang sinabi. Ibang pangalan ang ginagamit. Ganon din daw nangyari kay Amin Buraton. So, kung usisain natin itong nakalipas, no? Ang nais ko lang masabi, pero bukas na natin discuss. Maraming mga nireport na patay, mga high profile. No, kasama dyan si J.B. Sebastian. Isa lang po ang totoong patay doon. Yung patay na si Dominguez na ulo ng karnaping gang dyan sa Bulacan. Siya lang totoong patay. Pero namatay siya hindi sa COVID. Binaril. Yun. Tapos yung iba, hindi totoong patay, may Chinese doon. Pinalabas, nagbigay ng pera. So, with that, Ang nais kong pagbilin sa inyo, pwede kong sasabihin ko, isang linya lang na kanta ni Copper C kasi hindi ko kabisado. Kasi just to remind His Spirit on us. O si Malditang Dora, ako po yung nag-comment. Okay, hindi bale. Kasi ko nag-comment, no? Dito sa bayan ko, kaibiman, tuwing ko, pag-ibig ay tunay. Dito sa bayan ko, lahat kami pantay-pantay. Walang nang aapi, lahat ay tunay. Okay, hindi ko na itutuloy kasi hindi ko kabisado ng lyrics. Pero gano'n na rin ang ibig sabihin ni Copper C. Alam mo, I just want to tell you, yung kantang ito, yung buhay pa si Copper C, tinanong ko siya kung sino gumawa ng kanta. Siya pala ang original ng kanta na gumawa nun. Pinakanta niya lang sa iba. At yung may taga-areglo ng kanta. Pero kami mga musikero, pwede kami mag-compose, writer and then, pero kailangan namin taga-areglo para naman maayos ang pagkombinasyon ng mga nota, may mga rest dyan, o paano mga pag-akyat. So si Melkan, hindi ko mabasa, pasensya na, maliit ang aking mga sulat sa aking So, yan lang po ang aking masabi sa ngayon. O kay Dolores, no? Mayong aga, magandang umaga. At ako ngayon ay magpapaalam at kung matutulog na. Oh. Sige, shoutout tayo isa, pero hindi ko mabasa eh. So, Mary Jane ba to? Sige, di ba? Yan na lang po. At aking masasabi ay tayong lahat ay dapat mag-observe na mula ngayon ng kung ano ang ating gagawin na maging matuto tayo na maging honest. Ano ba sa Tagalog ang honest? Maging totoo ka sa lahat ng sasabihin mo, lahat ng damdamin mo. Kay Larry Joyosa, magandang umaga. Kay Gregorio Villanueva, nakabasa na ako. Kay Joanna Rubio, magandang umaga. At kung saan man kayo ngayon, kay Zeri, magandang umaga. From England, ang kinaganda. Ito mga kaibigan ni Copper C, si Roldan Rodriguez. Okay. So, mag-ano ko, mabasa ko lang. Okay. Kasi marami nagbubuli kasi sa akin, kaya pasensya na ha. Ang nagbubuli, natatakot ako. Parang good night pala, Attorney Sleepwell, si Syra Escobar. Okay, katatapos sila ng work. Well, siguro sa abroad ka rin. Si Larry Huyosa. Okay, magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. At ito si Malditang Dora, Attorney Toto, ako po yung nag-comment sa live mo na Malditang Dora yung name. Hindi ko na pabigitin kung sino to. Kaloka. Saan ka ba ngayon? Malditang Dora, nasaan ka ba ngayon? Saan ka ba? Sa Pangasinan ka ba? O nasa abroad? What a small world. At least, kailan tayo magkikita? Sabihin mo lang kung saan ka. Pakapihin mo ako o painumin mo ako ng Coke Zero. Dubai. Sige, si Malditang Dora. Sige, baka magka-time ako. Magkano pa pamasahe papunta dyan? Baka magbabakasyon ako dyan. So, ngayon, maganda atin sa ating mga kaibigan. At wala akong ibang masasabi, kundi isang magandang umaga, General Bantag. Ricardo Soriano Zolbeta, sumuko ka na.